Hello. Today I'm gonna be doing some travel tips, and my name is Diane. Now this is take a lot. Your girl doesn't know how to make YouTube videos, but we're working with it, okay? We taking, clipping, gonna film more of this later, so hopefully you girls got it together, okay? Getting it together. So, background on my Austin trip, I came here because I'm having a quarter-life crisis, and I just needed to get away so I could just recenter and figure out what it is that I want to do, what I don't want to do, where my life is going, all those big important adult questions that people have. Need to figure them out because I'm 22 and I'm not getting any younger. So yeah, I needed a room to have my quarter life crisis in and to work through it. There's weird sounds. I'm gonna be making another video about how I work through my quarter life crisis because I feel like I'm not the only person who's done this. Well, who's had a quarter life crisis, not taking a random trip to Austin to deal with your quarter life crisis, but you know. So travel tips. Let's actually do that now instead of talking and rambling. So, tip number 1. I'm gonna say that you need to learn how to talk to people about your problems. So, I have really bad social anxiety. I really hate talking to people. I hate talking to people, especially when I have a problem, which is weird. Should be the opposite way around, but it's not. No joke, went to Olive Garden, got lasagna. There was no noodles in lasagna. What is lasagna? Stacks of noodles with cheese and meat. So essentially I got a pan full of meat and cheese. And I was really nervous about telling them about that. So when I came here to my room and stuff was messed up, I had a problem talking to people about that, and that's not okay. Problem with my room. On Airbnb, I think in
the last episode that I just need a clean room with necessities. I did. So Airbnb, it looks great. There's a bed, everything's clean. The person comes to the room's gonna be clean. So the host is a really great host. They picked me up from the bus station because that's a tip. That's not a tip. That's a super pro tip.
My host told me that it was going to be a little bit messy because there are guys here, but I've hung out with guys. I've been in it a little bit messy. This was not a little bit messy, okay? I came here, and if I'm being honest, this looked like a fucking trap house, okay? It was dusty as shit. When I came in my room, there was a bag of trash by the desk, which I'm filming at right now, and then there was beer bottles in a bag across the room by the mirror, and it was just not the business. And the kitchen was grody. It's grody as fuck. The bathroom, I have never wanted to baptize a place with Ajax, if that makes any sense to you. But I still had a problem talking to people about that. I was just messaging my friend oh my goodness, this place is so gross, this is horrible. She was like, you need to talk to somebody about this, message Airbnb. And I was like, no. But then I finally convinced myself, after I went to sleep, that I needed to talk to Airbnb, so I called them. I called Airbnb, and the person who I talked to was super, super nice. They were really sweet. And they contacted my host. They I still can't think of this word. Negotiated? Middleman? Something like that. The situation between me and my host called me and was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. And long story short, Airbnb gave me a $50 refund. I got a $50 coupon for my next Airbnb, and my host sent out somebody to clean. As an introverted person, which a lot of people don't know, because I'm a sociable person, people think I talk a lot. I really don't. It's really tiring for me. And in my experiences with talking to people, yeah, you have some bad situations, but for the most part, situations usually can only get better. Tip numero dos. Know yourself when you're planning your trip. I knew the reason that I was coming here was to get clarity, and I know that I cannot think and do stuff at the same time. So I knew that I just wanted to have a place to just sit in and maybe walk around the park. I don't know. But I planned my trip according to the fact that I don't like doing stuff. I don't. If you're a person who likes doing things and you're not like me, you plan a bunch of trips. My mom, whenever we go anywhere, she always plans a bunch of trips. We're always doing stuff. It tires me out, but that's her. That's what she likes to do. So if you like doing trips, make sure you go to some place that you're going to be able to do a lot of stuff. I don't actually know a lot of stuff to do in Austin except for eat, and that's what I like to do. So my mom probably would have been bored with my vacation because all I did was go to different places and eat. So yeah, that's trip tip number 2. Know yourself. Trip tip number 3 is know your area. Like I said, I don't think there's like a ton of stuff to go see in Austin, but you know, like it's pretty chill. Like there's food, there's music, I'm pretty sure there's plays, I don't know. But also in addition to knowing the city, you have to know your area that you're staying in. So I picked this spot because it's close to downtown, and the Airbnb host assured me that it was close to a bunch of bus stops, which it is. There's like 2 on both sides, and I'm gonna actually be catching a bus soon to go on a trip. So yeah, had I stayed at another Airbnb, some of them were really far away from bus stops and really far away from everything, so it would have just been miserable trying to get around. And this was close to stores and everything. So, you know your area, do your research, figure out landmarks, figure out places to go. If you're a go place person, figure out resources that you can have, and yeah, just know your places. No. Tip number 4. I would say if you're cheapo like me, go grocery shopping. If you have access to a kitchen, go grocery shopping because you will save yourself a lot of money. I thought I was going to be super broke at the end of this trip because I came here and I actually didn't really plan, and I didn't have a lot of money to come on this trip. But right now it's like my last day and I still have like over half of my money, and that's because the first day I went to the grocery store and bought stuff that I could eat more than once. And I think I was good for like 3 days with the stuff that I bought, and I like bothered my neighbor who's a drug dealer. My neighbor's a drug dealer, and we ended up hanging out and going, and he ended up showing me to more food places. But the good thing about being here versus being in Hawaii is that the portions are huge, and I don't eat a lot. I don't eat big portions normally unless I'm with a big group of people. And so when I'm by myself, I eat like a freaking bird. And so I had like food, like one meal would last like 2 days. So I like just finished my food yesterday, and that's because I was like, I'm leaving tomorrow, so eat. I go grocery shopping. Number 5 today. 4. 5. Number 5 is... Is there a 5? Mid-sentence remembered what my tip was. If you're going to drink, please drink with somebody who knows all of your stuff. If you go in with a credit card, please make sure that the person that you are sober with knows that you come in with a credit card, and they check to make sure you have it. Make sure you tell them to check to make sure you have it. I had a sangria. That shit was stiff as fuck. I thought I was doing okay. I had my wallet. I went to a pizza place and I literally said, okay, good job, Diane. You put your credit card back in your wallet. And I didn't. So right now I have to go on the bus for like 30, 40 minutes so I can get this freaking credit card back because I was a dumbass. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be me. If you are a lightweight, because I have a concussion, I haven't been drinking for like months, and I had one drink and a bitch was like, so I would just say don't drink, but if you're gonna drink, know your limits. Go with somebody who's sober. Like, don't let everybody be drunk. And if let your sober friend know what stuff you're taking out and what stuff they need to take care of. Because I gave my friend the phone. I was like, I'm gonna lose this phone. But I didn't give them my credit card, which I should have. And learn from my mistakes. So yeah, now that we know what to do with our credit card and we know ourselves, that's kind of it for my tips, stuff I learned while I'm in Austin. I'm gonna go because I got stuff to do because I'm finally leaving my room. Bye you guys, see you in my next video.